1940.
I think one of the most interesting parts about being a trader, especially every single morning, is not knowing the type of day that it's going to be. I don't know if today is going to be a $5,000 day. I don't know if I'm going to lose money today or break even. I have no idea, and I won't know until I begin creating my morning watch list. And this is like a watch list that I create before the trading day, so I know what stocks to actually focus on in the morning and in the afternoon. But that's what makes this job so interesting. I never know what to expect every single day, and a lot of people want super stable, consistent income where I want to make X amount of money every single day. I want that to be guaranteed. While for me, it's kind of variable, right? If it's a great environment where there's lots of trades are following through in your favor really nicely, you can make a lot of money every single day. But then there are slower environments where your mindset should be a little bit more on capital preservation. And that's what it was, I think, the last 2 weeks. I've been mostly on capital preservation mode just because it hasn't been the easiest of environments. So still don't know how today is going to be. We're about to find out when I create the morning watch list. But it's just so interesting for me. You know, I have no idea the type of day it's going to be today. It could be an amazing day, it could be an okay day, it could be a great day. And that's what makes trading so interesting for me. You never know what to expect. It's always different every single day. Right now I'm catching up on my schedule in terms of goals that I have today aside from trading. Of course, I have my trading university and my mentorship group as well. So looking at the objectives that I have to do for my students, for my education, of course for the business in general. So I always like to stay super organized to get myself, like almost like an addendum, a list of things that I need to do and that I need to accomplish for the day. So I do that first thing in the morning, and I always spend a few minutes doing that. It can get way too loud here, so that's why I gotta use the mic. But yeah, I always like to open up the balcony a little bit, get some fresh air. I'm about to start creating the morning watch list. And we actually had a hurricane pass by the last few days. Now, thank God it didn't hit my side of Florida. It hit the other side of Florida. Considering I'm right on the water, I'm sure it would not be good if it hit my side. So, but yeah, you would never think that there was just a hurricane here, very calm. And there's something about living by the ocean that has a very, calm and grounding nature to it almost. A little hard to explain, but it's very peaceful. Even when I'm most stressed out or there's things going on, being near the water just really grounds you, makes everything a little bit more peaceful. So time to create the watch list. All right, it is about 9 a.m. Eastern, about 30 minutes before the stock market opens. I just finished my morning watch list. I went ahead and posted it for my mentorship students in the Discord. I always like to post it about 30 to 40 minutes before the market opens, so they have time to put it on their watch lists, put it on their platforms, take a look at the stocks, pick their own favorites, and then at around 9-10 a.m. in about 10-15 minutes, we're going to review the entire watch list and pick out our favorites and just kind of review what we're going to be watching for the open. Not a bad looking watch list. There's definitely a lot of interesting opportunities. I'm probably going to be very non-aggressive this morning. I'm going to be a little bit timid just to get a feel for how the day is going to go, especially off the weekend. I never like to just jump into a bunch of trades. I kind of like to take my time, wait for my setups to come to me. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. But I like the watch list. Not a bad list at all. Definitely some interesting stocks to keep an eye on. And at this point, 30 minutes before the market open, I'm just trying to get mentally focused in that trading mindset type of mode where, pure logic, pure objective decisions, no emotions, and just trying to get into that state of mind where I can make quick, fast, and high-quality decisions. And yeah, I always recommend if you want to become a trader, actually
spend time on your morning routine, spend time creating your watch list, get yourself focused up for the trading day. And besides that, lots of stuff to do today. Probably going to be going to the gym, got to make some content, going to hang out with my girl, of course. So a lot of stuff we're going to be doing today. And yeah, you guys are going to be along for the ride, but let's hope we actually make some money today. Alrighty, guys. Good morning, everyone. Hopefully you had a great weekend. Already posted the watch list in the chat, but let's go ahead and start going over the market and seeing what's going on with the Qs and the SPY. And the market is gapping from 486.30 to around 486 or just under that. So very small gap down. To be honest, it's kind of like a negligible gap. It's barely gapping. We're essentially just opening at support. And looks like we're still kind of maintaining the hourly uptrend. So I don't think we're going to fall all that hard. Definitely slight bearish bias, but we're right at the rising 20 on the hourly. So we don't have that much room to fall. And if we do, we have a pretty big support area at around 480. All right, so, and we also have that rising 20 MA on the daily as well. That's slowly catching up with price already, but let's go ahead and start reviewing the watch list. And by the way, the Twitch link is up and I am streaming, but let's go ahead and do the gap downs first. The first one that we have is the RYAAY. This is gapping from 112 all the way to $45. So this is like a mega gap. So with mega gaps, they're usually very hard to read. So honestly, I'm thinking more of a long. It's such a big gap down. I'm thinking of RYAY more as a long than a short. But it is a mega gap. There's a high probability this just won't move in general. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. All right, guys.
All right, it's about 12 p.m. I usually like to take a lunch break at around noon and just take a break from trading. And honestly, very difficult morning. I should be break even today, but what happened was on one of my exits, my platform held my order and I had 16,000 shares. It was on a penny stock or very low price stock. And it held my order and it went up like 3 cents and then it filled me. So, you know, not much I can do on that. I took 3 cent slippage because of essentially a platform delay. So that lost me about close to $500. And besides that, I didn't have any huge winners. I'm down about $300 on the day. So tough day, not gonna lie, very tough, not that many opportunities, but I should be break even. I thought I traded really well. I went after the right stuff, but you know, what can I do if the platform is gonna hold my order and I'm gonna take a 3 cent loss on 16,000 shares? You know, it is what it is. So, but yeah, I feel like I traded well, went after the right stuff. I definitely was very conservative, capital preservation mode, but it kind of just goes to show that trading isn't always sunshine and rainbows. Trading a lot of the time is kind of difficult. You're going to have difficult market environments. You're gonna have days where you have platform issues or you're not on your game or things are just not following through for you. So that's kind of today, but I followed my plan. I can't help if the platform is going to hold my order. It's not really my fault, so I'm not going to let it affect me. And we still have the afternoon session, so let's hope the afternoon is a little bit better. Okay, Sammy, so what is for lunch today?
Well, this is kind of like a brunch, but we have a protein-packed plate
Okay.
with eggs and cottage cheese.
That's amazing.
I'm going to place it right here for you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. My girlfriend ended up making me some beautiful eggs with some cottage cheese, so this looks really great. I don't really like eating breakfast. I only like to have, you know, coffee or some sort of caffeine, in this case Celsius this morning for breakfast. But yeah, during lunch, I also don't like to eat heavy, just like to have a couple of eggs, maybe some cheese, something that's filled with protein. So let's go ahead and try it. It's the best breakfast you could have. Very light, fills you up, but it's not too heavy. Protein packed, low calorie, it's perfect. And then I honestly don't eat until
later tonight for dinner. I'll eat something, but besides that, maybe a snack before the gym. But I don't like to eat a lot during the day. Slows me down, doesn't allow me to focus. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this beautiful lunch and then get back to trading, and then we got a lot more things to do later on. Time to head to the gym, boys. Gonna get a workout in, and then got another Celsius.
Celsius number 2 of the day.
Yeah, Celsius number 2.
Grind never stops.
Whoa!
Oh.
Look at this shit right here. The apartment's getting upgraded. So I started driving and I realized this is a great opportunity to get the top down, to get some sunlight on the way to the gym, and honestly, perfect type of car to have in Florida. I think there was many fake accounts. Yeah, I just blocked all the fake accounts. Let's get some more questions in here, guys. Awesome. I want to register for Thursday. Just go to the link in my bio to get my free course, and then you can register. What percentage do you typically get in a month? It completely depends, but anywhere between like 10 to 20% per month, I'd say, something like that. By the way, guys, I'm doing a YouTube vlog today. So right now it is being recorded. I am on TikTok live. What time is it? What time is it? 8?
I don't know.
It's 8:41 p.m. I'm still working. I'm on TikTok live talking to my audience, and yeah. So if you don't follow me on TikTok, everybody watching on YouTube, follow me on TikTok, Emmanuel Trades, and yeah, everyone say hi to YouTube, because the vlog is currently happening right now. You are being vlogged. Yo, it is actually Tuesday. I was going to stop the vlog yesterday night, Monday, but I got some amazing news. The market closed, I think, about like 10 minutes ago. I stopped trading about an hour and a half ago, and today was a lot better of a day. Super slow, but I maintained patience. We actually caught a couple of really, really nice setups. So yesterday, I think I lost like $300 something. And today, I'll go ahead and show you. I am up just about $2,009. I'm not sure if you can see that. Hopefully you can, but pretty nice day. Really slow the first like 2.5 hours. And then I found like 2 to 3 setups that I was able to capitalize on. But I am creating a podcast today. I'm recording the first episode of the podcast with my boy Antonio, who is also a trader. You're about to meet him as well. So yeah, gonna probably go to the podcast studio right now and get it all started. And not gonna lie, we haven't even picked a topic yet. We like just decided we're going to start a podcast, and this is gonna be like our trial run before we commit to doing it at this studio. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Alrighty, Antonio, you ready for this first pod?
Yeah, bro, I'm fucking excited. Let's see how it goes.
See how it goes.
It goes well. You guys enjoy. Make sure
This is the first of many. This is the first. This is gonna go down the history books of trading podcasts.
I mean, honestly, it's like I feel like there's not a good one out there. I'm trying to throw shit at anybody, so we're here to change that.
We're here to change that. I mean, this is the pod here. We literally got a stock in from the internet for our background. I mean, this is the first one, so all right, wish us luck. Alrighty, well, the first podcast is in the books, and honestly, we literally pulled up with no ideas, off the top, no topics, and honestly, like I don't think it could have went better.
No, it was just a lot of fun, and even like the host and like the guy that was like managing the podcast, switching cameras, he's like, I don't know anything about day trading, but I really enjoyed it. Like, he just really liked it, which is good feedback, especially in the podcast. You can get a lot of beginner traders, and we don't want to be extremely technical. So it was a lot of fun. Now we get a nice coffee to reward ourselves.
Yes, absolutely.
I was nervous. We kind of went in with no plan, but like sometimes experience talks for itself.
100%. It was almost like better that we came with no plan, because like it was very like fluid. Like we like went from like we talked about like psychology, trading plan, like our own history, everything
together. So like we would talk about something like perfect segue to another topic, and it was great. And then we answered some Q&A at the end. People asked some questions. So that was nice, and then we closed it off. So you guys make sure you go watch it, listen to it, and we'll do episode 2, hopefully.
Yeah, you'll see the podcast name and the channel if we create one somewhere on the screen. So follow up, and we'll be making a lot more content.